Hi everyone, today I want to do a semi-abstract snow scene, and for this I'm going to use my Hake brush now, and I'm going to wet the sky down with clear water. Now I'm using 140-pound watercolor paper. It's from the Artesia range and they've got a pad and it's spiral bound. It's 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches and it's the knot surface. So I'm wetting it down completely with clear water. And it's going to be a snow scene, but a misty type of snow scene, hopefully. So we're going to make a light wash of Payne's Grey, and I'm going to wash it all over with my Hake brush. So the snow there's going to be snow, but it's going to be sort of a misty sort of snow. And we can put a bit of shadow along here already. And now what we're going to do is take some grey first, a stronger mixture of the Payne's Grey, and to that I'm going to add a little bit of burnt sienna, and I'm just going to lob the colours down. And let them sort of merge into the background. And sort of darken the center a little. And put a line across there. Sort of like that. Put a few lines here as well. And we can wash the brush out. And using the smaller brush, we can sort of give it a sort of a line there. All abstract, so I don't know what it is, but I don't know. What do you think? Okay, we're gonna add a bit more, sort of maybe more color here, and maybe a bit more there. And there's nothing over here, so let's just leave it like that. I'm gonna put a bit more Payne's Grey down. I love Payne's Grey, it's lovely. Let's go in with the back of the brush and carve out some branches in the distance with the brush. I want to let that dry, but I've got a dryer, a heat gun back there, so let me go and dry this off. Okay, so it's sort of dry, and I'm going to take my rigger from the Pro Arty range again, and I'm going to add some trees, bigger trees, using burnt umber and some black, and just sort of work sort of upwards like this. I might switch to my another brush. Actually, is the what's that brush called? Goodness, I've forgotten the name now. All of a sudden, I've forgotten the name. God, I'm sure I'll remember in a minute. And I'll think, God, that's so silly. Let's see. I have to. Now it's bugging me. What's the brush is called? What is it? What is this brush called? It's the stripped line or dagger brush. Yes, it's the dagger brush. Gosh. Okay. I'm going to switch it to that. And the reason I'm doing that is because sometimes this brush can give you a lot of interesting line work without having to do too much work. So you can get really fine lines with this brush, and it's apparently used for leaves and things, but I find that you can actually use it for trees too, which is a great technique, I think. Especially when you're doing semi-abstracts and trees and things like that. And you just wiggle the brush around once you've loaded it with your paint. You can just go in and do a little bit of here. I should have been here actually, this way. To make it like it's loads of trees in front of some shadowy trees in the back. It's a fun technique actually. And it works really well, this brush, for loads and loads of twigs and branches in the distance. It really works well for that. I mean, as you can see, it looks really, hopefully, realistic. That a bit of a coming this way. Coming this way into the front here. But they go all over the place, don't they? Okay, now we've done that, and I want to switch to the rigger now. Switch to the rigger, and using the same with a bit more darker. Out in front of this. And you can always take the side of the brush, just make it a little less laden with paint. And we can do this. We can do a little bit here as well. And just a little bit in the front here. So it's a very simple painting, as you can see. And darken the front trees a bit more. And we can go back in with the liner brush and give that a good going too. And we're nearly done now. And I'm going to put one bird in, and for that I'm just going to use my drawing pen, and what I'll do is I'll just put a bird here, or a couple of birds. And I think we have to sign it, don't we? Yeah, let's just sign it. Now, one thing I do want to do before I finish, it takes some gouache. Oh, let's dry it off first. Let's dry this off first. So one thing I do want to do is to take some of that gouache, maybe straight from the tube this time, and I want to put some, oh, maybe not this brush, this is the wrong brush to use actually, I need a smaller brush. I've got a spotter type of brush here, and what I'm going to do is take some and some snow on the branches here. And maybe along some of the trunks here. And I want to do it on this one as well, and just and along this one. This is Marie's gouache, which isn't bad actually, it's okay. And maybe along some of here. Okay, so that is our snow scene. So now I'm going to abstract snow scene. So now I'm going to remove the tape. I wonder if I can save it again. Okay, let's save the tape again. Okay, yep, managed to save that one. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Do consider subscribing, and leave a comment and let me know what you think. I hope you like the scene, snow scene, abstract snow scene. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.